Imagine this. You're sitting in a room, scrolling, breathing, pretending everything is fine, and someone walks in who looks calm. Too calm. The kind of calm that makes you wonder, are they peaceful or plotting something in the background? Because here's the uncomfortable truth nobody likes to say out loud. Not all calm is real. Sometimes calm is wisdom. Sometimes calm is damage. And sometimes calm is the quiet before someone completely self-destructs. Today, we're diving into the 4 types of calm people you'll meet. And trust me, one is fake, one is broken, and one is not the person you want to mess with. But you won't know which is which until it's too late. Let's begin. There's a strange thing about humans. We worship calm people. We assume they're emotionally intelligent, mature, enlightened monks floating through life while the rest of us spiral. But calmness is often a mask, a shield forged from trauma, silence, or years of pretending. And when you take a closer look, you start noticing something unsettling. Every calm person carries a story darker than their expression. You just have to be quiet enough to hear the cracks. The first type of calm person is the one everyone admires, the peaceful one, the thinker. You know the type. They rarely react, never raise their voice, and look like they're in a permanent meditation session. They sip their tea like they're analyzing the universe. When chaos erupts, they blink slowly, like they've seen worse things in the cosmic void. But here's the twist you didn't expect. Their calm doesn't come from apathy. It comes from understanding. They've learned that reacting gives power to the chaos. They've survived enough storms to know that loudness is cheap, but silence is expensive. Their calmness comes from clarity, and honestly, it's the kind of calm we all wish we had. But let's move on, because this is the healthy one, and we're here for the darker sides, aren't we? The second type of calm person? Oh, buckle up. Because this one is fake calm. They look composed on the outside, but internally, they're screaming into the void. These are the people who smile politely while mentally calculating 5 different disasters. They nod through conversations while wondering if everyone secretly hates them. They speak softly, not because they're peaceful, but because if they say one wrong thing, they know they'll crumble. This calm is rehearsed, practiced, perfected. Like a script they repeat daily, so no one suspects they're seconds away from falling apart. You can spot them if you pay attention. Their laugh is polite but empty. Their eyes blink a little too fast. They never say what they're really thinking because their real thoughts, those are messy, chaotic, and sharp enough to scare people away. Fake calm people don't want to upset anyone. Not because they're kind, but because they're terrified of conflict. Their calm is a survival mechanism, not a personality. The more peaceful they seem, the more their internal world is burning. And the saddest part? Most people never notice. Because as long as someone looks calm, we don't bother asking how much pretending it took to get there. Now the third type of calm person is the one nobody talks about. The broken calm. This calm isn't practiced. It isn't peaceful. It's empty. This is the person who stopped reacting because they ran out of energy years ago. Their calm is what happens when someone has been disappointed so many times that nothing surprises them anymore. You could tell them the world is ending, and they'd just nod. You could betray them, and they'd shrug. You could try to hurt them, and they'd stay still, because what's one more wound? Their calm is numbness. A calm that comes from having no fight left. These are the people you see sitting alone at night, staring at nothing. Not because they're thinking deeply, but because they stopped caring deeply. They felt everything so intensely at one point in their life that now they feel almost nothing. They're not dangerous to others, but they're dangerous to themselves. Broken, calm people suffer quietly in a way that makes you wonder if anyone ever truly noticed what they needed before they collapsed inside themselves. And then we reach the fourth type of calm person, the one everyone should fear, quietly, from a safe distance. This is the dangerous calm. Oh yes, you've met them. The calm right before a person decides, I'm done. Because this calm doesn't come from peace. It comes from control. These are the people who don't get loud when they're angry. They get silent, the kind of silence that chills the air. They don't fight, they don't argue, they observe, they calculate, they choose their moment. The calm is razor sharp, precise, like the air before a storm that has no intention of passing quietly. These people don't explode, they execute. They don't panic, they plan. They don't break, they break patterns, and sometimes people's illusions. When someone with dangerous calm walks away from you, they're not giving up. They're removing themselves so you don't get the privilege of watching what they're capable of. They don't react emotionally because their emotions don't control them. Their logic does. But here's the twist that brings everything together. You can't always tell which calm a person carries. The peaceful one looks like the fake one. The fake one looks like the broken one. The broken one looks like the dangerous one. And the dangerous one? Well, they look harmless, always. That's the disturbing beauty of calmness. It hides everything. Some people are calm because they've healed. Some because they're pretending. Some because life defeated them. And some because they're thinking 10 steps ahead of everyone else. So the next time you meet someone who never reacts, never raises their voice, never seems bothered, don't assume they're one of the enlightened few. Sometimes the quietest people are carrying the loudest stories. Sometimes the calmest person in the room is the one who needs help the most. And sometimes the calmest person is the one planning their exit from your life, permanently. Calmness isn't always peace. Sometimes it's armor. Sometimes it's exhaustion. Sometimes it's manipulation. And sometimes it's power. Which type of calm do you carry?